From that day to now, it's an open book. I've been sharing about my story in various platforms. I've been interviewed, podcasting I have done, I have been sharing on all platforms my journey. So you may Google out and find about me, but in short, I'm going to talk about the power of taking a decision. What can you do that you can make an amazing, informed, and a clear decision in your life? Now, when I meet people from various age groups, you can say I meet people from the age of 12 to maybe in their 80s, 87 years old. So I met a different types of people, and I always love to listen to their stories, their interaction, the likes and dislikes that they have. And I'm observing such an amazing person, such a beautiful person, and wow, so much to learn from each person I meet. So when I speak to a 12-year-old, the child is so much impacted by what their mother will think, their father will think, what their friends will think, and should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? Can I do this? And how can I do this? Will it be the right thing or will it be the wrong thing? Am I going to be a good person or am I going to be an average person or I am look like a dumb person when I talk or I take a decision? Yes, it's all got to do with self confidence. On the contrary, I meet some other 12-year-olds who are super confident, who are overconfident at times, and they go out and just do what they want to do, irrespective of what people think. So there are different layers of decision making, but it all starts when you're really, really small. Right from an option to a 5 or a 6 year old to go and pick their own clothes and wear them, to somebody who is micromanaging their decisions as to what time they should wake up, what time they should eat, what time they should brush their teeth, what time they should do something. So, yes, we as parents want to give habits to our children which are amazing. We don't want them to go wrong. We don't want them to get into the wrong company. We don't want so many things. In the process, sometimes as a mother, I made this mistake many times. We forget what is it that they want. Correct? So you have your own decisions which you want others to imply. However, you are not aware of what is it that they want that they can make a better decision out of. Yes, it's a vicious cycle. As a parent, you want good for them. As a children, they don't understand what's good for them, and they are going left and the parent is going right. At times the child is so obedient that the parent is going left, right, center, right, wrong, great in their life, and the child follows. So, this is how your brain and your belief system is built. Just like my mentor says, you wear a dark glass and you will see everything dark. You wear a yellow filter and you will see everything yellowish. So, there are a lot of layers in decision making. And I want to ask you today, what impacts your decision? Yes. Can you think about a couple of decisions which are very difficult for you to make? Really, really difficult to make. Think about them. Which are those decisions which were very difficult for you to make? And which are the decisions that you subconsciously make and you don't know? You wake up in the morning and you walk towards the washroom. It's a decision, right? To go or not to go. You wake up in the morning and you pick up your mobile phone and you look at the screen. Option, you look at it later. Option 2, you look at it right away. Option 3, you don't even think about your mobile phone when you wake up and you start doing your daily activities till a certain point of time. Like, wake up in the morning, you look at the sun, you take a newspaper, you take a nice cup of coffee, and you sip your coffee and you start thinking. And when the thoughts are running in your head, a lot of ideas come to you. Sometimes anxiety, sometimes fear, sometimes happiness, some amazing moments, or you are excited. So every time I have a seminar to attend, every time I have a program to do, every time I have a presentation to do, or every time I'm going to do something really, really exciting, I can't sleep. I am so awake and I'm so energetic during the night as if I feel I should wear my clothes, dress up, and do it right now. So I get very impatient when something great is going to happen in my life. At the same time, if I hear that somebody is unwell and it will take me tomorrow morning to wake up and go there, and I'm traveling or I'm taking a flight, I still can't sleep. That's the time I need rest the most. But my mind is jumping with fear, anxiety, restlessness, impatience. When can I do it? So there are various stages of your mind that makes you do things. Now, let's assume you are in an amazing state of mind. You are like happy, energetic, having a great time, and somebody comes to you and says, listen, I am so sorry, you gave me this project, but I am not able to complete it on time, and I really don't know. There's been some accident in my house, there's been some emergency, blah, 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 blah. So, when you are in a good state of mind, you will be compassionate, you will understand, you will listen to the person, and you will find a solution to the problem peacefully and happily. You may let go of the person from the duty and find a new one, but you will do in a much more graceful way than yelling, screaming, and shouting. In the same situation, if you are in a very low state, you are very unhappy, and you had a bad day, and you were tired, your knees were hurting, your head was hurting, and you didn't get food on time, and you were like dead tired, and at that particular moment, your child, your friend, your wife, or somebody around you, your employee, will come and tell you, listen, you know what, this is a problem, and I'm sorry, I'm going to let you down. And you know what, your reaction would be much more aggressive, much more anger, much more frustration, and you will feel the pain 10 times more than you would feel in the other state. So the same decision that you take will be of a different nature. Maybe you will let go of the same person, you will scream and yell at them, you will throw away papers, you will break something, or you will just sit in a corner and sulk that how difficult life is and how horrible people are around you. And next time, I'm never going to outsource my work, I'm going to do it myself. So many decisions we take during the day that are in various stages of our life. You can be very you can say in your comfort zone, and you would not want to do anything that day. You would take a decision to just chill. No doing your routine work, no doing your exercise, nothing. So your state of mind impacts your decision. Now, you can control your state of mind. Can you control another person's state of mind? You would say, no, Gemini, how will I control somebody else's state of mind? Guess what? When you are a mother of children or parent of children, and you want to create an extremely amazing mental and physical state for your child, your teenager, your grown up, or your daughter and son who are maybe married, how will you do that? Because your state of mind is the state of your decisions. When you are in an amazing happy state like I shared, you think differently. When you're in an average state, you think differently. And when you are in a destructive state, you think differently. This is what I learned, during my Coach to a Fortune program, that there are various stages at that particular time. I could only relate it to myself. Okay, Gemini, when you get up in the morning, do this and improvise the state. Okay, Gemini, when you wake up in the, when you sleep in the night, you can do these things, and it will calm your state. So there are a lot of things that I learned, I explored, I see the benefits of them, and then I imbibe it into myself. Now, when you have a child or a teen, what can you do? As a parent, you can be good to them, you can listen to them, you can accept them, and you can brainstorm with them. Beyond that, it is the environment that they are in will impact them. That's why they say you are the sum total of the five people around you. I would say when you list down the number of people that impact you in your life, you will be shocked. You will enjoy dancing with a couple of friends. You will enjoy listening to a couple of friends. When you're in a bad mood, you will call up that friend who is amazing with gossip, and he'll listen to you and give you some juicy gossip. Yes, it happens with me as well. When I'm in a bad state, or when I'm really tired or unhappy, I want to find another unhappy friend who will talk to me. You know what? Yes, yes, yes. And after half an hour, either I'm feeling relieved that I vented out everything that was within me, or I multiply my anxiety, my sadness, my anger. So, this is what your circle does to you. So, when you have a teenager finding it difficult, finding it worrying, finding themselves into a very, very crucial part of their life and not valuing what they have around them, not understanding, you need to dig deeper. You need to know what's the personality of your child. You need to understand what that child can do to you. And I would really want you to know that when you know what are the things that work and do not work with your child according to their personality, you can completely change the way they think. You cannot change them, but you can completely influence the way they think, they talk, and then they decide. So, giving your child an amazing mastermind, giving yourself an amazing mastermind is really, really important. And to upgrade my mastermind and the mastermind for my children, I chose to start my own masterminds. I have my mastermind where I go, I absorb, I learn, I change my state like I had this last 2 days, and I come back more stronger, more happier, more clearer, more energetic, and more, you know what you can say, a go-getter attitudes get into me. Similarly, I want to give the same thing to my children. No matter how much I tell them, they would want to do their own thing because they are strong headed teenagers and they believe they know everything. So, right from the effort of making independent money to spending your parents' money to making a decision for your career to making that path for yourself, where are you going? Why are you going? How are you going to do it? And what is it that you're going to achieve? I always say your thoughts become your emotions. Your emotions become your action words, and those words become your action. And when you take action, you get results. Correct? So, this result is a byproduct of your thought. Now, you can go like that, or you can go reverse. I would say that if you know what you want, you make a path, get the right mastermind, and achieve it. When you don't know what you want, get an amazing set of brains around you, more like a board of directors, like they see in a law of success. I have spoken about this a lot in my book, which is upcoming, Take Charge, Become Financially Stronger. This book is aimed for women. However, no matter who reads it, they will get the insight into how you can become financially stronger. Not everybody wants money. Not everybody wants to. And teenagers, I don't think they want money. They want the luxury that comes with money. They want the happiness they want that comes with money. They want the freedom that comes with money, and they want the independence that comes with money, so that they are not dependent on their parents to make a decision for their bag, shoe, watch, education, their entertainment. So I see a lot of teenagers striving to move out of the house with their own money so that they can do what they want to do. So I believe they want to take charge of their lives and live the life of their dreams. However, your life can be completely amazing, beautiful, and gorgeous if you know what you're doing. And when you don't know what you're doing, it could be equally shattering, troublesome, and horrible. So, your path is really important. Your friends in school and colleges are great, they are on the same path that you are in. Therefore, they cannot show you 2 steps ahead what's going to happen. So, are you going to experiment your life with your life, or are you going to live with your life and make it an adventure? One thing is, you take risks which are blind. You don't know. You may fall into a ditch, and it could take you 7 or 8 years to come out of it, and you've lost 7 or 8 years of your life. Or you can go through challenges to a guided, supported system, and you can win over the challenges and shorten your growth curve. It's just like doing short term courses than doing the long term courses. Both are important, but it depends on you what you're looking at. So I believe that your decisions, your thoughts are going to impact your decisions. And where do these thoughts come from? The YouTube that you watch, the Instagram that you watch, the reels that you watch, the videos that you watch, the Facebook that you see, the books that you read, the songs that you listen to, the stories that you listen to, the education environment that you have, the family environment that you have, the outside environment where you expose yourself, whether you're going for a party, you're going for an NGO drive, or you are just sitting and chilling with friends. What are you absorbing? If you are a parent, list down 20 things that you want your teenager to imbibe and see whether you are providing the environment for that. If you are a teenager and you're wanting to achieve something, list the things that you want to achieve, and are you having the resources or the resourceful people around you? So if you want to become an entrepreneur, are you with a team of entrepreneurs who are succeeding, growing, and constantly growing? Then you are among the right people. So I invite you to understand the power of decision making, your own decision. Sometimes it may take ages to make a decision, and by the time you make a decision, the opportunity is lost, the time is lost. I always say time is equal to money. And I think teenagers are the most richest person on earth because they have tons and tons of time. Yes, they're busy with their exams, their boards, and this and that. But if you look at a teenager, they have all the time in the world. All they need to do is study. Maybe if you are coming from a difficult background, you need to earn a little, you need to suffer a little, but overall, you need to work only towards your dream. But when you are an adult, you have responsibilities of your family, your children, your grandparents, your parents, every possible responsibility you have when you are a grown up. As a teenager, you are blessed that you have limited or no responsibilities. And this is your time to create an amazing mastermind, to just aim for your dream and shorten your growth curve. What you can achieve in 10 years, you can achieve in 3 years. Yes, you can save 7 years of your life, 5 years of your life, 6 years of your life, or even 9 years of your life. When you get this sorted, when you get your environment sorted, and when you get your relationships completely in sync with what you want to do. A parent and child relationship is the most amazing. However, every parent is complaining of the trauma they are going with their children in teenage, and teenage are sick and tired of parents protecting them, holding them like small children and not letting them go, not letting them do what they want to do. The world outside is a sea of opportunities. It is also a sea of danger. Now what you choose, how you choose, and where you end up is all the power of your decisions. So your decisions are very important, and a child to learn making a decision is super crucial. If you are a parent, let them make their own decisions. You can guide them, but you cannot guard them. It's really impossible for you as a parent to be every single place that your child goes and supervise every single thing that your child does. However, when you help them grow emotionally, mentally, and give them a great environment, they're going to pick up some amazing values, some amazing habits, and that will last them a lifetime. So if you're a parent, share this with a parent. If you're a teen, share it with your parent. And if you're a parent and you want your teen to come into an amazing environment, I've created this extreme growth mastermind for youth, which is not yet full-fledged start. In coming 1 week, we are going to bring in hundreds of children across the world, and we are going to take them through a learning and a development. And learning and development sounds so much like teaching, but we are going to expose them to some amazing ideas, some amazing strategies of growth. And I have been known to be a very tough taskmaster. So whether I work with women or I work with teens, I believe that inspiration, encouragement, and possibilities is what you can show them. However, when they're doing their massive actions, you need to support them, you need to push them, you need to nudge them to fly from the edge. The moment they start flying, they will look back and thank you. They will say, "Thank you, Gemini, for showing me this. Thank you, Gemini, for being tough with me." So today I'm doing the second YouTube live, first time ever after 8.5 years being a media person, because I've given a challenge to my bootcamp buddy women that you better post 2 videos or I'm going to take you off the course for 8 days. And as a result, I said, if they're making videos, I've got hundreds and thousands of videos across. Why not do a YouTube live and challenge myself? So I keep challenging myself every single day towards the growth and the vision and mission that I have. Are you somebody who is have similar thoughts and similar mind process? Then do join me and do follow, like, share, subscribe this video, and press the bell icon. There's a lot of lives that are going to happen. I'm going to cover 8 strong points that can transform your team's mindset, thought process, and the goal that they have. So encourage them, give them the power of decision. You make a decision, let them make theirs, support them, and see how wonderful your relationship grows. I have tough times with my teens, yet I have two amazing children who I love them to the moon and back. We have our fights, we have our arguments, we have our hugs. Today is Valentine's Day, and as a sign of respect and love towards my children and their decision making and their life, I decided to go live and talk about decision making, because maybe what I tell them may not make sense to them. But when I share it on YouTube, I know it's going to connect with a lot of them, their friends, their families, and the people who are connecting with me tomorrow. More than 500 children across the schools of Chhattisgarh in collaboration with GIFSA and Modern School. So thank you so much. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. If you haven't registered, you will find the instructions on my Facebook and Instagram. And yes, I continue to give you some amazing insights into my life and the results it has given me. I made a decision 8.5 years back to leave crores of property and money and start all over again. That day I was lost, but I had the power to make decisions, and one after the other, I took great decisions. And today, I'm completely grateful to the universe for giving me the power of making decisions, and an amazing mastermind and a mentor called Mr. Afin Khan. So, if you haven't checked him out, do check him out and join me in this journey to explore what our teens want, what can we give them, and how can we make their life amazing so that our generation next does not suffer some of the problems that we did. Thank you. So I'm going offline now. This is my second live, so I'm just learning how to log in and log out. Bye. See you, everybody.